Over the past couple of months, Europeans have noticed time slipping away from them. It's not just their imaginations. All across the continent, clocks, built into home appliances like ovens, microwaves, and coffee makers have been running up to 6 minutes slow. The unlikely cause? A dispute between Kosovo and Serbia over who pays the electricity bill. To make sense of all this, you need to know that the clocks in many household devices use the frequency of electricity to keep time. Electric power is delivered to our homes in the form of an alternating current, where the direction of the flow of electricity switches back and forth many times a second. How this system came to be established is complex, but the advantage is that it allows electricity to be transmitted efficiently. In Europe, this frequency is 50 Hz, meaning a current alternating of 50 times a second. In America, it's 60 Hz. Since the 1930s, manufacturers have taken advantage of this feature to keep time. Each clock needs a metronome, something with a consistent rhythm that helps space out each second, and an alternating current provides one, saving the cost of extra components. Customers simply set the time on their oven or microwave once, and the frequency keeps it precise. At least, that's the theory. But because this timekeeping method is reliant on electrical frequency, when the frequency changes, so do the clocks. That is what has been happening in Europe. IMGUESS-RC equals https://cd.box/cd.com/upload/chorus_asset/file/1038288/1/2018_04/verge_1_0.jpg alt=greater than the news was announced this week by ENTSO-E, the agency that oversees the single, huge, electricity grid connecting 25 European countries. It said that variations in the frequency of the AC caused by imbalances between supply and demand on grid have been messing with the clocks. The imbalance is itself caused by a political argument between Serbia and Kosovo. This is a very sensitive dispute that materializes in the energy issues, Suzanne Nyes, a spokesperson for ENTSO-E, told The Verge. Essentially, after Kosovo declared independence from Serbia in 2008, there were long negotiations over custody of utilities like telecoms and electricity infrastructure. As part of the ongoing agreements, Serbia still does not recognize Kosovo as a sovereign state. 4 Serb-majority districts in the north of Kosovo stopped paying for electricity. Kosovo initially covered this by charging the rest of the country more, but last December, it decided it had had enough and stopped paying. This led to an imbalance. The Kosovan districts were still using electricity, but no one was paying to put it on the grid. This might sound weird, but it's because electricity grids work on a system of supply and demand. As Stuart Lark of the UK's National Grid explains, you want to keep the same amount of electricity going onto the grid from power stations as the amount being taken off by homes and businesses. Think of it like driving a car up a hill at a constant speed, Lark told The Verge. You need to carefully balance acceleration with gravity. The UK itself has not been affected by these variations because it runs its own grid. They are free riding on the system. This balancing act is hugely complex and requires constant monitoring of supply and demand and communication between electricity companies across Europe. The dispute between Kosovo and Serbia, though, has put this system out of whack, as the two governments have been refusing to acknowledge what the other is doing. The Serbians, in Kosovo, have, according to our sources, not been paying for their electricity. So they are free-riding on the system, says Nyes. The dispute came to a temporary resolution on Tuesday, when the Kosovan government stepped up to the plate and agreed to pay a fee of €1 million for the electricity used by the Serb-majority municipalities. It is a temporary decision but as such saves our network functionality, said Kosovo's Prime Minister Ramush Haradinaj. In the longer term, though, a new agreement will need to be reached. There have been rumors that the increase in demand from northern Kosovo was caused by cryptocurrency miners moving into the area to take advantage of the free electricity. But according to ENTSO-E, this is not the case. It is absolutely unrelated to cryptocurrency, Nyes told The Verge. There's a lot of speculation about this, and it's absolutely unrelated. Representatives of Serbia's power operator, EMS, refuse to answer questions on this. For now, Kosovo is in balance again, says Nyes. They are producing enough electricity to supply the population. The next step is to take the system back to normal, which will take several weeks. In other words, time will return to normal for Europeans if they remember to